Hey guys, still here and welcome back to XCOM War of the Chosen. In the previous mission, or the previous episode rather, I had a guerrilla op that was prepared thanks to this covert operation. And the guerrilla op is now going to be the mission that I go on. So no waiting around, no dilly-dallying, immediately go on a covert operation. And this is not going to be easy. I need to neutralize a field commander. The mission is classed as very difficult. It's going to yield an engineer. It's going to cancel rural checkpoints, which means the advent does not reduce the amount of supplies that I get. But there's also the hive. A group of advent-controlled Chryssalids has gone off the grid and is roaming this area. So this is going to be tricky.
Setting course for the West Asian corridor.
Let's see how this goes. I'm going to try and get a mix of some very advanced and some more training operatives. So corporals and sergeants.
Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the
Yes, and Skulljack. He's right about that.
make any progress towards our current objective.
Unfortunately, Kana is... yeah, she's tired. She just came back from an op, I think. No, sorry, she was training. She increased her bondmate with Mr. Larry. So she's unavailable. Blaze? Were you teaming up with anybody in particular? Yeah, with Mobster, potentially. But I'm not going to bring one of these guys on. I might bring Yossi, though. The weeb dude. Although, do I really want to bring a melee when I'm going to fight Chryssalids? That's... no. No. That's a big no. Not doing that. Blazing Guns. Teamed up with Patrick over here. I want my Spark. This one's at least not going to be affected at all by any sort of Chryssalid poison. If they plan on any such thing. I also want to get... Largazo in the field. I need a hacker. He has 32. Attis also has a really high hack stat. Yeah, let's go for Attis. Okay. And then... Attis's buddy is Valkyrie. Valkyrie, unfortunately, is not quite ready, so I'm not going to send her in. That leaves me with one operator that I can still put in there. Who would do well against a group of Chrysalids and who can also bring in a new contact? Maybe Moleeman. If I send in Moleeman, I can yank the target towards me, that field commander. So that means that you're going to have to go back to using your Ripjack and making sure that you're still equipped with a proper bullpup. So I thought I had an upgraded variant for him, but I don't exactly know where. Let's go and upgrade this weapon then. Although I do want a different look for that thing. Small weapon, HK-72. Loadout. Oh, that's it? I have almost no upgrades. Okay. Right. From the left to the right, Razgriz. Armed with 2 rocket launchers. Or rather, a rocket launcher and 2 charges. That's from a leftover from the anti-Chryssalid mission. It's not a bad combination, but it's slowing him down immensely. Yeah, he's a good overwatcher. What am I going to give this guy? Not a melee, not a holo targeter. I want him to shoot. Maybe a pistol for up-close shots, provided that those are going to be necessary. Secondary item. Plated vest. And definitely not a rocket, but I will take a medkit. Let's unequip the barracks first. How are your stats? Okay, stats are done. He has a bunch of ability points that I might be able to spend. Oh. Right. Right, I could still get this. But I think I'm saving up these points for something else. Yep. Not going to use those ability points. Next. Blazing guns. Also, mostly trained in Overwatch fighting. Marksman. His aim level's not great. He gets a free noisemaker. He gets a spotter adjacency bonus. It might slow him down, but those machine guns deal a lot of damage. I'm just not going to give him a rocket launcher. How about a stim gun to quickly get rid of negative effects? And a mine shield. Helix rail cannon spark bit, check. I don't have any special ammo available. I need to get the proving grounds on that. Campbell, you're still packing this. I thought I gave you a stim gun. Or was that your buddy? Oh, that was your buddy. My bad. I wanted a pistol on him. Not a stim gun. Pistol. Hornet. I want you to have the stim gun. No rockets. Just go with frag grenades, I guess. And the second loadout. The phase drone. Yes, why not? And you have a medkit. You have a medkit. Everybody gets a medkit. No. Skulljack. And I want this one to be the gremlin. So I maximize my hack stats. F and the fall would work. His mobility is shit, unfortunately. At 10 only. But I pumped everything into his hack stats, so I cannot really boost that either. I'm leaving out rockets. Yeah, I don't think I need too many rockets. Sure enough, they help. But do I really need that many? That's the consideration. Do I really need that many? Okay, fine. I'll give this guy a rocket launcher. And a rocket. Standard rocket. Or I can give him a shredded rocket. And then have the spark go on overdrive and do more damage to everyone. Although this is 4 to 7 and this is 2 to 3. No. I can also upgrade these things. That's going to give me more magnetic or more effective range. And I can also fire experimental rockets, whatever those are. I haven't seen those yet. Yeah, I'll get that upgrade. I don't think there's too much more that I need at the moment. Medkit, mine shield, rocket launcher, stim blaster, gremlin. Whoa, you have a bunch of ability points there. Unfortunately, not a whole lot to spend it on. How about stats? Can I spend stats? No, nothing. Alright, wait for promotion. This is going to be a really tough one. This is going to be a really, really tough one. I hope this is going to go down well. Because ideally, I wouldn't just neutralize the field commander, but since it's an officer, I would actually skulljack the guy. Now, my operating plan, as far as I have it right now, is to first find out where the enemy is, and then try to lure him in using the ripjack. So just bring him towards the skirmisher. Once he's close to the skirmisher, he's more or less in my line of fire, in my position. So he's behind my lines instead of me being behind his lines, because I have to rush out with a skulljack. And then I send in Attila and I use the skulljack. That's the plan that I have. But then there's the saying, no plan survives first contact with the enemy.
A trusted source in the Resistance has confirmed that a high-ranking Advent military officer will be moving through this area as part of a routine patrol. We have an opportunity here to completely disrupt Advent's command structure and delay their current operations. All we have to do is neutralize that officer.
The Dark VIPs appear as targets to be assassinated too, or are those always kill captures? I think those are kill captures. Like, kill or capture the VIP and bring them back or eliminate them. Those kind of missions. Okay, so we're in this underground. I also really want to know where the hive is. That is not something I'm going to take lightly.
Position confirmed.
Yes, sir.
Now, there's no time limit, except when I get detected. That's when the clock starts ticking.
Going in.
So let's take it slow as we're still moving into position.
Affirmative. Moving out.
And, oh, crap. You are supposed to be in cover.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch is for now.
In position.
I still have a battle scanner, but I don't want to toss it just yet. I first want to see if I can hear something. Nothing yet. There is still some room to be ambushed from this side, which I really don't like. I need to control the battlefield. Rasgriz. I want you to check out this way and see if there's anything hiding around those corners. Do I know the map in advance? No. I never know what sort of map I'm going to be fighting on. There is a mod that allows you to see that, though.
Moving to designated
And I might install that, because some of my operatives actually have bonuses depending on the type of map that they fight on.
I'm on it.
And in those cases, it can be really, really influential. Because it gives them additional critical chance, it gives them additional hit chance, stuff like that.
Moving to designated coordinates. On Overwatch.
Don't move. Don't move. Contact. Chrysalids. Infectors. Fun. Okay. Now, I can kill them, but that would give away my position. Also, it says they're off the grid. So, does that mean that they're against Advent or not? Because I find that hard to tell.
Eyes on the prize.
And it is really something I would rather like to know before I start opening up on them.
Will do. We're in position. Got it.
Alright, I'm not getting flanked here. At least not yet. R2 destroy over there. They should be hostile to Advent. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But seeing the previous effect that we have had with the resistance defense, I was not really seeing any sort of hostility from these guys to Advent whatsoever.
Understood.
It's like they were just teaming up. So, I'll believe the whole hostility thing when I see it, and not before.
Give me cover. I'm on it.
Hold your positions. Just move up a little bit. Try to gain some ground on them so I have some more ground to fall back to. If I need to. Oh, this guy, by the way, also has his own rocket. I need to remember that, because that can make a difference. Yeah, see? How dangerous are they? Because this does not exactly scream danger to me. They just passed in the hallway. They don't care. Which is an important distinction. What was that grenade? Oh, that was the phase drone. Yes, of course. Alright, before I open up here, I need to get Blaze back into position. So he's over there. He should now remain detected that way. They cannot flank through here, but they can flank from here.
Moving to designated position.
The one that I need up front most is going to be Moleeman. He's going to yank that officer in.
Yeah.
Moving to Overwatch. Roger.
Let's see if I can make the perfect trap here. Yeah, here for now.
Hold position.
Hopefully, by quickly eliminating the officer, I'm also not going to be affected by the shield bearer who's right close to him. He is moving away towards map edge. This, fortunately, is the only pathway that they still have left that is unexplored. I cannot get from here to there, so it's clear. And Blaze, with his tracking, can see/hear right through the... Oh! Through the wall. Hello, who are you? Advent Wraith Commando. Decent amount of armor. Aim's not great. Mobility is quite good, and health is really quite high.
Scanning.
Now, since that officer cannot really move farther that way, I think he's going to come back. Unfortunately, I don't really have great positions of cover here. Other than this next line, but... It feels like at any moment this door is going to fly open and the Chryssalids are going to start pouring out. So I need to be ready for that. Yep. There's something on... Oh, there's... No, they're a bit farther... Whoa! Oh dear. Hello, Chryssalids. At least I have everybody on Overwatch. One dead.
Too slow.
That's a bad shot. I'd expected better from you. Okay, is that gonna go alert the officer? Oh, yes. No, it's not alerting the officer, but this is. I'm now getting detected. Great. Okay. Planning. I have to kill 5 hit points here, plus 2 armor, 8 hit points there. Jack can fire. I also have Rasgers over here who can send out a rocket. But at this range, I'm not sure how accurate that rocket's going to be. Yeah, scatter of a little bit. I can bring that officer in right now. But once I go for the Skulljack, I'm going to have a problem. Because once the Skulljack kicks in, I get a Codex. And I then also need to kill a Codex in this turn. Which could be a bit too ambitious. Let's go for multiple attacks. No attack is turn ending. I want you to fire. That's one. Fire again. Oh, come on. Rocket attack. I want to bring the shield bearer down. Good hit. He actually murdered him as well. That's not what I was expecting. But I welcome it. This one's 2 hit points only. Let's not waste any ammo from the machine gun. Patrick. He's yours.
Target neutralized.
Okay. And ideally I would go for the Wraith Commando next. I don't even know what this guy can do. Apparently he can shift right through obstacles. This is cover. gonna try and blow this wall away, but it doesn't seem to want to go. Or does it? No, reduced it to half cover. It's not bad. Whiplash. 10 points of damage. Nice. Nice. Now oh. Whoa, that hits. Impressive, but unwelcome. Dead. Alright, and now... time to suppress the general. I don't want you to move, sir. Gepard. Healing darts. Yeah, send out a healing shot. Whoa! That does not look like a healing dart to me. But alright. And I do want you to move up a little closer.
Okay.
Time to get that skulljack ready. Now the officer already has bad aim, a 54. Oh, we're not done yet with Chrysalids. Whoa. We're not done yet at all with the Chrysalids. That's a lot of them. I don't like that. Where you think you're going? He's seriously making a break for it. Alright, get that shredder rocket on target. I still have 5 turns. That's friendly fire. Yeah, indeed. Good damage. That was 13 in one go. Alright, bring up the guns and get ready to take down some Chrysalids. 73, or with a pistol, 78. Go. One less.
Target eliminated.
No, I also need to be moving up.
On your order.
Oh, come on now. Alright, fine. We'll toss a grenade. That's another Chrysalid dead. Leaving the other one on, what is that, 3? 3. I want you to take that one. Clear. And potentially move up, but it is going to depend a little bit on how much damage the other guys can pump out. And
On my way.
I don't think Gepard can do that much damage on his own. No, not quite. Down. Alright, all Chrysalids neutralized. Spark, move up. Whoa, more? How many of these damn dudes are there? Because I don't mind some delays, but I cannot be stopped indefinitely. Because there's just too much stuff that I'm going to lose out on if I don't get that officer. Full auto fire complete, 1 Chrysalid less. This one has 13 hit points and 2 shields, 11 and 13.
Let's go.
Phaser on the track, yeah, I can do that. Now this is the 3rd wave of Chrysalids that I'm about to take down. I hope it's the last of them. Crap. I also need somebody out front to go and get the loot. Because I really don't want to miss out on that.
Roger that.
Okay, go. Hits. I really don't like getting Patrick this far out into the front line. Oof. Well, I can probably take down 2 of them with any luck. If I can get a pistol shot on this guy, and then I can get an LMG shot on the other guy, Or one of the other guys. This one in particular. And kill it. No! Patrick, what are you doing? Dude. At least Moleeman is able to do some damage. Oh dear. Bend over. Here comes the Chryssalid. Shit. Oh. How bad? Oh, not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Seriously not good. Who has a med kit? You can stabilize. Oh, you can stabilize Stim at range. Nice. That Advent General is getting on my nerves. I need to get that guy. If somebody's going to tank an Overwatch, it's probably going to be the Spark. Oh, and the Spark doesn't have a reload yet. Yeah, keep pushing. We need to get closer to that general. Don't forget to cure the poison. Yeah, good point. This is slightly excessive. But rather dead than lose another operative. How? Dude. That was bad. It was not the first time that he missed either. It was the second time. In a row. Heal first. Yeah. Don't worry, I still have time. And yeah, I did have an episode on a war game where I talked about how greed's gonna get you killed. Correct.
Taking heavy fire.
But so far nobody died. I mean, sure, he's bleeding out. He's not doing very well, but he's not dead.
Come on, hold on.
Now he's just unconscious. Alright, Moleeman, I want you to grab this guy. I want you to bring him right over here. Please don't miss. Thank you. Okay. And then we're gonna Come again? What do you mean? I worked out this beautiful plan, and now you're gonna tell me it's not possible. That is not how this works. If I get a general, which is in fact an officer, then I actually expect to be able to skulljack the guy. And I mean, skulljack also results in death, but apparently it's not what the game wants. Okay, fine. Does this actually end the mission? No, it doesn't end the mission if he misses. Murder. Thank you. There you go. Mission complete. Well, mission's complete, but not the way that I had hoped it would go. Not exactly. That's a terrible one. Just give me a different location where I can actually see my troops. That's more like it. Right. So he's going to be in the hospital for a bit. Beds aplenty. Maybe the spark's in the way. I thought he could actually get there. Maybe the general does not count as an officer, but as a special unit. And maybe that's the reason that he does not get skulljacked. I don't know. That is something that I could consider as a potential explanation. Time for some new body parts. Yeah, maybe.
Advent is eternal.
Now, I did get a lot of promotions out of this one, including one for the Spark. R2 Destroy. And I really like that I can start to train this guy up now as a melee unit. Because that's the plan. Run up to people, smash them in the face, and then temporarily act as high cover for them. Alright, Razgris promoted. Incendiary Shot. Fire an explosive, free aiming round that deals fire, damage and burns. Can be used after moving. 2 uses per mission. 6 turn cooldown. Alternatively, Ambush Expert. Activate this ability to reduce enemy detection against you by 80%. Why would I want this? No. Damage dealer. Promote the Spark. The Spark can get Kinetic Strike. That's the one that I want. Smash. The other one, Collateral Damage. Fire a barrage of autocannon rounds to a location, destroying cover within the area. Deals a small amount of damage to enemies. This is also a nice ability to have. But I'm not going to give it to him just yet. Maybe later. The Moleeman got promoted. He now has 138 ability points. Whoa. Yes. Free Ripjack attacks on any enemies that enter or attack from melee range. Yes, return fire. And combat presence. Grant an extra action to a squad mate. That has more than once got me out of trouble very quickly. So I managed to push the guy into the hospital for 1 hair trigger and a balanced alloy blade. That's a pretty bad reward.
Hello, Commander.
And I got an engineer out of it and countered that. Well, fair enough. Alright, let's excavate something else here. Increase the level of bondmate. Alec Dolt and Sergei Chernov. Off you go. And maybe I need to train some, or not train, but get rid of a negative trait. Yeah, here, Maria. I'm not exactly sure what her negative trait is, though. Maria, you're one of the 2 bishops. What is your concern? Cautious. Chance to hunker down in a defensive posture after first move. Ooh, that's not something you want. Not on a bishop. Not at all. Alright guys, with that I am going to leave you. Next episode is going to go into another resistance op. And hopefully research some new stuff. Like the improved bullpups. And then, well, once again, try and go for a Skulljack attack. Because I still need to get that codex. Anyway, that's up for the next episode. For now, thank you for watching. Catch you soon.